So today is October 2nd, 2025, and right now it's about to be 9 a.m. I'm looking at this demand setup on gold right here. See price come up, come down, reject up the zone. This was news. This candle right here was news. Price came up, didn't really push as much, came back down, but I see price still rejecting of the zone and doesn't want to close in the zone. So right now gold is at all-time highs, and I'm expecting gold to probably push up a little bit more. So I'm looking for price. If price breaks this candle high, I'm looking to get in and hopefully ride it to a next higher high. But for now, let's see what happens. I'm looking at this other setup in JBP USD as well. Right here. But for this one, I'm still waiting for price to come back down, to come back up into the zone and hit the zone and see if price rejects off of it to catch a sell. NASDAQ, there's not really much going on. We have a little demand zone right here, but price hasn't come down, so we'll see. Over here, I'm liking gold. I might just be getting in. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I'm in gold. Fuck it. We'll see what happens. See how this plays out. Hopefully we get a nice little push on gold. If I see price coming down and breaking underneath these candle lows, I'm about to close out. But yeah, it's a little bit sketchy trade just because price did break these lows right here. But we do got a couple rejections of this area and price not closing in the zone. So that's a good indication that price might just continue going up. But if not, I'm ready to close out. And I have it also right here on my phone, so I'll just be closing out here, just easier. I might be closing out partials right now, but how price is looking, it looks like it just might just hit TP2 and we could hold the full position to take profit too. I'm about to close in my stop loss, so like down risking less. And I'm over here too, so I'm about to just probably close out partials over here on the phone. Let me see. Yeah, it looks like TP2 is about to get hit. Right now I'm about to break even. Broke even the trade. I closed out partials. So far it closed out with $193. Almost 200. I was trying to get 200, but price pushed down a little bit. And then we'll see what happens next. So we in profit. And right now we're floating $180 in profit, which is not much. I could have honestly made more if I kept holding the full position, but we trying to secure profits because right now gold is at all-time highs and you don't know what could happen. Price can continue going up, but you don't know how far it can continue going up. So for now, we just close our partials. Got a nice almost $200 for the day. That's more than a 9 to 5. Well, most 9 to 5s. Most 9 to 5s makes like 150 to $180 a day. So we're just over that. Just did an 8 hour shift in 10 minutes. So can't complain. Gotta be grateful. That's something I wasn't as grateful as before. I always wanted to make like the bigger money, $500. I wanted to make fucking $1,000 in a day, but I wasn't grateful for the small wins that I was getting, like $250. Not realizing, like, yo, there's people that spend 5 hours, 8 hours just to make the same amount that I just made now in 10 minutes. So if I'm not grateful for being able to make that amount in 10 minutes that somebody does in 8 hours, then it's going to be harder to accept the wins or to um, maintain the wins once you're making 1,000 or 500 easily in a trade and you're not being grateful for that amount. So you just got to be grateful at the end of the day. Especially once you learn the skill set, gotta be grateful, man. So right now we're just waiting to see if price gonna hit tape perfect 2. We got stop loss at break even. We kind of see a double top right here. Price is hitting a double top. 1, 2. Hopefully this candle continue goes up and creates a new high. And yeah. But for now, we'll see what happens. And trust me, yo, I wanted to mention this. Closing partials has literally changed my confidence in trading, because before I would not close partials. Before I would just stay holding the trade and either close out fully at 1-to-1 or close out fully at 2-to-1. But closing partials just makes you more confident, because it's like, okay, price hit my first target, I'm already in profit. I already secure profit into my pocket. Now my mind is more stress free because I already secured profits for the day. I'm still in, floating in profit, and my stop loss is at break even. So now it's a win-win. I'm already in a winning trade, But before, if I didn't close out profits or partials at 1-to-1 target, then I'll be like, damn. I'll be like kind of like stressed in the trade, because I gotta like really be eyeing it in case price does come under my 1-to-1. I gotta like either close out, make the decision and close out the whole trade, or just have faith and wait and hold the trade till 2-to-1. But yeah, securing profits, securing partials definitely makes the stress less, especially in day trading and scalping. Since price is moving way faster than swing trading or in a higher time frame, where you have more time to actually make the decisions and think. But in here, 5 minute time frame, nah, bro. I'm definitely gonna move my stop loss to near take profit 1, cause bro, like yesterday, I think it was like at 10:45. I don't know if it's due to the government shutdown, but I don't know if there was news. But there wasn't news, because I checked at 10:45. Price just boom started tanking and moving crazy volatile, bro. So I'm definitely about to move my stop loss to near 1-to-1, just in case it starts doing some craziness. Right now, I'm highly thinking of closing out, but price is literally right there, about to hit my 2 to 1. But anything could happen. Price could hit it, or it could just reject off of this zone right here, this little uh, resistance zone, and push back down. But let's see if it breaks it. Hopefully it does, and we go around to this area. So I'll begin to close out. I'm trying to close out around this area right here in between these two red lines. Mainly, I'm trying to close out past this red line, but these two red lines is my main target to close out at. And I got it ready right here, ready to close out. Alright, so I might just be closing out right now. Let me close out some partials, honestly. Close out some partials. And now we still holding the trade. But I closed out partials. Because gold's still pushing, so I'm like, yeah, bro. I'm about to hold if gold's still gonna push. If not, fuck it, we out. What you gonna do, gold? Playing with me. Alright, I'm out. Fuck it. I close out. Close out. I don't know if you can see, but that's $478 for the day. It's cool. I could have honestly made maybe like 600 if I hold the whole trade without closing out partials, but it's just risky because right now gold is at all-time highs. You don't know what price could do because price could always come to your 2 to 1 or 1 to 1 and just reverse. So it's better to secure than not secure and hold the full trade, trying to ride the whole move without closing out or securing some partials, and then price reversing back to your break even or stop loss, and then you leave the day a profitable day with no money. You didn't make no money for the day, right? So that was today's trade. As you can see, 2 to 1 hit, and yeah. So that's what happened today. Let me do a little breakdown real quick. So this little demand setup right here. Price came up, we have a gap. Price broke this structure right here, broke this recent high, came up again, right, creating a new high. Price came down, broke this little high, but it was rejecting of this demand zone right here, and price never closed inside the demand zone, and it's also rejecting of the 50 MA. So that's a good indication. Then right here we have the break of candle. This first break of candle right here, I didn't get in because it was news at 8:30, and news didn't really do much. And then we just waited. Price came back down, rejected of the demand zone again, not closing in the zone. No candles closing in the zone, and it rejected of the 50 MA. So that's when we got in. On the break of candle, right? Our 1 to 1 target got hit right here, and we closed out partials, and then we waited for a 2 to 1 target to get hit right here, and then we finished closing out partials. I closed half of that target, and then I waited to see if price was gonna come up and touch a 3 to 1. So like that we would have still been having an extra runner in the trade. But most of the time, price usually comes to a 2 to 1 before it reverses back down and then continues or completely just tanks. So, like I said, right now, this is all-time highs in gold, but one of them all-time highs, because price was also, this was the recent all-time high like yesterday. But basically, it's still all-time highs on gold. So you don't know how far up it could keep going, or if price is gonna come back down and do a reversal because it's been uptrending for the last couple weeks. So yeah, just to be secure and sure, it's best to just close out the trade, call it a day, secure profits, secure partials. My fault. And yeah, and then this is what happened today. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 candles. So that's 35 minutes. In 35 minutes, we managed to take $478 from the market today. And price looked like it's gonna continue going up, which is cool. We missed out on the little bit of extra profits. By the end of the day, I still got my 2 to 1 and closed out with a good amount for the day. If we would have hold the full trade without closing partials, it would have been a little bit more extra profits. But at the end of the day, it's not really about the money. It's about following the system and having a good strategy and management system, a trade management system, and a withdrawal system, like securing profits and all that. Just trade management in general, because that's what's gonna really make you the money. Not hunting for the money, but trading the actual skill set and using risk management, trade management, right, and the correct strategy and format. And then the end result of doing all that correctly is being able to make $478 in 35 minutes, which is literally like 16 hours of work, depending on what job you work at. Well, maybe 24 hours of work, so like 3 days of work in 35 minutes, which is valid. Market been kind of slow. I haven't really been making that much profits this month or last month, like I was in the beginning of July, where I had my first $1,000 day. And I was making more, but yeah, hopefully price begins to pick up this month of October, and we start having some better wins. Yeah, that's today's trade breakdown. This is on gold. And yeah, I'm about to catch a little nap and then hit the gym in like an hour. So till next time, guys.